time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals. Did it all by myself, I don't need nothing. Dropped 100 songs, I'ma keep coming. Remember times they wouldn't reply, now they all hit me like they need something. Labels hit me, now they see something, but I told them all, you ain't seen nothing. I've been putting all the work in, if you ain't sawing with me, you ain't read nothing. How it is, I don't make the calls. Gas it up, shit about to blow, make $1 million. I got 1 million flows, I'm 1 million shit with 1 million goals. Time ticking, not hear it, dog. I don't say it, but I seen it all.
Now you're ready. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Vliggity vlog. We are 131 days from nationals right now. I mean, not right now for you, but right now for me. It'll be a couple days before this comes out. Anyways, not important. We're doing some squats. We're continuing the flats experiment, and I don't know. It feels about the same, honestly. We'll see how the consistency is when it gets heavier. I think that's kind of the key thing that I'm hoping to get out of the switch to flats. Also, suitcase space, honestly. Just being able to pack less shoes means that I can pack less overall, pack more into my carry-on, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, squat felt really good. Pushing up a decent bit from last week. Last week I think I got did I go 277? I might have only gone up like 3.5 kilos, but felt about a half RPE better this week. Last week probably around a 7.5. This week right on at 7. Felt pretty much exactly how it needed to. We're continuing to kind of pump the volume here, so I'm gonna have 3 sets after that top single. And yeah, then we're gonna do some bench. Bench seems to be coming along. Definitely been doing a lot of benching, that's for sure. I think every single session I've done since the start of the block has had comp bench in it, usually followed by some variations. But that leads to me getting the sort of groove down really well in my comp bench. So I'm hoping that shows up today and we have a nice little single. We're training on the Bells of Steel pound plates today, just because I like them, because they look nice. And sometimes just the difference in how the warm-ups feel based on the fact that it's 45, 45, 45 versus 25 kilo jumps. I don't know. Sometimes that feels good to have maybe a few more jumps, a few more warm-ups without having to do a bunch of in-between red plate stuff. So yeah. What else is going on? We got our big app sale going on this weekend. So if you want to get like 30% off the app in perpetuity, there should be a link in the description below to go check that out. We got apparel coming out within like a couple weeks here. We got new shorts. We got a couple new shirts. We got meat shirts. We got sport socks. We got deadlift socks. We got fanny packs. We got, did I say meat shirts? Yep. We got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff coming out in this drop. It's gonna be a big one. So if you're interested in any of that, and particularly if you liked that first drop we did when we kind of revamped the apparel maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. Does that sound about right, Dill? Yep. The initial Resilience Through Resistance launch. We've taken some of that stuff and kind of flipped it around, played with the colorways, and are doing a sort of relaunch, more like a remix relaunch with some of those designs. Hoodies as well. So anyways, lots of cool stuff going on. And yeah, training's going really, really well right now. Still really enjoying it, still feeling really good through it. So knock on wood, that continues. Woo-wee. My friggin' elbows and shoulders weren't so uncomfortable squatting right now. It'd feel really good. Whew. Lightheaded. A little wider, felt a little better, I think, on my elbows and shoulders. Oh. Ooh. I think I figured it out. Gonna keep that right wrist tiny bit straighter. And that takes a lot of pressure off my elbow. Time to bench. Ow. If you guys want, I can change the music and find something a little more evil. Hello, Riveroni. Hi. Is that thing rolling? Is that thing on? So plan was to go 180 today, but as soon as we're doing pound plates, we'll have to go 182 and a half. This is about where it should be, maybe even a little less than a 7.5. No. She's like, Ellie, the more tired she gets, the more wound up she gets. It's her world, hey, we're just living in it. Is that right? Probably still could have paused it a little longer, but isn't that always the case? Just got one set here, some pull downs, and we're outie. Steep drop off in my endurance in those kind of movements. I feel like I go from being able to do 10 reps to struggling on rep 8 relatively quickly. Feels like a very punch the clock kind of day. Like, come in, do the work. Nothing felt exceptionally good. Nothing felt bad. Very sort of average, middle of the road training session. And I know we've said this before, but those are important days. Those are good days. Those are great days, just by virtue of them not being bad days. So the next time you have kind of a, I don't know, a mid, whatever session, remind yourself that, hey, at least it didn't suck terribly. Because chances are you're gonna have those sessions too. And those are a lot worse and a lot more disheartening, a lot harder to struggle through. So I think at some point you start to get a little spoiled and you start to have more and more sessions that are really good. And then when you have an average session, you're like, oh, that sucked. That was terrible. But anybody out there, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are watching this who know exactly what I'm talking about right now. When you've had enough terrible sessions where you're in pain, your strength is regressing, you know, maybe your life outside of the gym is impacting your ability to even get your sessions in, you know, you start to really appreciate average sessions. So before we sign off here, make sure to head over to calgarybarbell.com, check out the Calgary Barbell app. It's gonna be on sale on Thursday which will likely be tomorrow because it's probably coming out Wednesday. So it goes on sale the 9th. We're gonna have some giveaways on Instagram. If you go check that out, we're gonna give away some Bells of Steel prize packages. We're gonna give away a gift certificate to Inner Strength, gift certificate to Calgary Barbell, and we're gonna be having a little contest, a little competition, if you will, in the app for our app members, giving away even some more intense stuff. And yeah, go check that out. We're gonna have the new apparel right away, like I said, and appreciate you all following along. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Let us know in the comments below what you think, what you wanna see. Ask me some questions. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.